for several weeks, you've got to have a running game to be successful, and finally without it, it cost your game, it looked like. Where do you see the difficulty in getting the run game running right now?
Right now I think it's going to start with our offensive line. We're just not firing off the ball like we should, and we're missing some key assignments. And when you have that, then it's hard to run the ball. And we got to do better in that phase, and hopefully we can get some guys healthy after this last game and put more of an emphasis on it against West Texas. But that's going to be difficult. They got some of the best D linemen in the conference, if not in Division II. So running the ball is going to be very important this weekend, and we're going to have to put a better effort into it.
Coach, what was the kind of disconnect there in the second half offensively, in your opinion? Score 21 points in the first half and then come out in the second half and put up a goose egg.
I don't know. I think our guys at times tend to relax when things come easy to them, and I think that's kind of what they did the second half, and they could never really get it going. There was a lot of we couldn't get into the flow of things, and we just put ourselves in holes when we get backed up and we get pinned. It makes it difficult, but there was opportunities, and we just didn't take advantage of it. Definitely, that's been our Achilles heel on defense, is giving up big plays, and we did that in the first half. We came out and played a lot better in the second half, kept them to 3 points. But we can't afford to do that, especially against teams like West Texas and Midwestern that we got coming up. We got to keep everything in front of us. We got to be better tacklers than what we did this past weekend against Eastern Mexico, and limit the big plays.
And Coach, is there, obviously, it seems like this is a critical part of the season. You don't want to, lose 3 in a row after losing the last 2,
right.
And don't want to kind of let that kind of fester or whatever, so to speak. What are your concerns about, not letting, this snowball into more than just, two losses like this for this team?
Right, that's my biggest fear, losing the guys after 2 hard losses and going into a game like West Texas A&M. But we got to worry more about ourselves this week, not really worry about what they're doing, and clean up our mistakes. And it seems like we keep saying that over and over again, but until we do that, we're not going to be successful. And so we've really pressed it into our kids that let's worry about what we're doing, let's clean up those mistakes, and let everything else fall in place.